Good morning. You guys, you hear the birds chirping? It's so nice. It's finally not raining. So I thought, what a perfect time to be outside. Still a little damp out here, but it's all good. It's all good. We are going to get it going today for sure. With my Wholeheartedly, I feel like you guys are a little tilty. We're going to do my Wholeheartedly cardio weight workout. And what's awesome about workout? We are going to do moves, and most I didn't even think this was cardio. It's cardio, trust me. You will feel your heart rate. You will definitely. Let me share this. Give people time to get on. I'm going to start the timer, and I'm just going to this shot a tiny bit more so I have room to exercise. All right, so let's jog it out. So it's finally not raining. It has been pouring the past 2 days. So I think we're supposed to get a little warmer. It's only in the 40s right now, so it's a little chilly out here, but that's okay. You guys, I'm so proud of you for doing the workouts. And one of the big benefits that I have noticed from doing these workouts since I started was the quality of my sleep. When your muscles are fatigued, you sleep much better, because even when your mind is going a million miles an hour, your body is just so physically tired that it can overtake your mind and help you sleep. So we are stretching it out. If you've had any injuries, surgeries, anything like that, I highly, highly, highly recommend you be super careful. I would say check with your doctor, but they're a little busy right now. Hinge over, stretch your hamstrings. You can grab your calves, ankle, shoes. Just be super gentle. Just listen to your body. Don't do anything that hurts. Michelle, Teresa, you guys are awesome. Don't do anything that hurts. The fact of the matter is we want burn, we don't want pain. Those are two very different things. So the first one that we are going to do, you're going to need your mat. Like I said, it's a little wet out here, but who cares? So what I want you to do is we're going to do a squat to a push-up. Okay, so a good squat means you squat back and your knees are behind your toes. And that's only going to happen by you sticking your booty way far back. So you're going to squat, reach your hands down, step or jump back, do a push-up, step or jump in, come back up. Now, for those of you who do push-ups on your knees, you can just hold in a plank. You can just go down a couple of inches, but try to be in a full push-up position. Christine, good morning. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go for 1 minute. We're going to rock it. So you squat, put your hands down, step or jump back, do a push-up, step or jump back in, up, and squeeze those glutes. Squat, hands down, step or jump back, push up, step or jump back, up, squeeze. So there's no shame if you're jumping back and going into a plank. You can do the push-up if you want. You can just do a little pulse. This is all about conforming this, release those endorphins to help you tackle today. 10 seconds left. Squeeze. And we're going to be done. Good job. I forgot my water. That's annoying. Hold on, I'm going to ask Dave to get it for me. Okay. I actually think there's one on the table. They don't see me. Okay, I'm going to have to leave you guys at 1 second to go get them. Okay, so the next one we're going to do, you're going to want to sit on something, and I want you to get heavy weights. So I'm going to sit on this little table that has all kinds of flowers on it. I am going to I'm going to put 2 8-pound weights because that's on my knee. And you want to lift. You need to squeeze your abs and your quads. That's where the effort comes in here. Squeeze. So you want them as close to your knee as possible. So again, your quad is really working, but your abs are going to have to assist you. Keep going. 45 seconds on each side. Come on, 5 more seconds. Now you got to go heavy. You know, if you guys picked up a 3-pound weight, you're not feeling that nearly enough. So you got to go heavier. Your legs are strong muscles. You might find you have one side that's a little stronger than the other. I also think they locked me out of the house. Because I was coming in and out of the bedroom door, and Dave just left for work. And now I think I'm locked out here. So let's hope my kids like me enough to let me in. Okay, you guys keep going. You have 10 more seconds. Can you get me my water and leave this open, please? It's my purple cup. I think it's out on the dining table. Okay. Good job. Move your weights out of the way. Next exercise, we are going to do a tricep pulse and jump. So you are going to extend, jump, back in. But when you extend, you have to really squeeze. Thank you. You're welcome. You're going to work?
Yep. Have a great day.
You too. Okay, so I wouldn't recommend you go any higher than 8s. I'm going to grab my 5, see how it goes. So hinge over, extend, jump. So you're going to have to really engage your abs to keep you stable when you come down from that hop. Keep your abs working for you. Drop down to a lower one here. You do not have to do the hop if it's too much. You guys going? I feel like I missed a couple of hellos. Christy, I'm so glad. Oh, Linda, you're on. This is awesome. Okay. So remember, you take those breaks when you need to. Your break should not be any longer than 3 to 4 seconds. They're really just a moment for the burn. But I don't care if you take 3 or 4 breaks in the minute. The point is that you're working hard, listening to your body. The breaks are not something to discourage you. They should encourage you because then you're able to keep going. Small sips of water because we're bouncing around a lot and you don't want it sloshing in there. Okay, next what we're gonna do, tri-level punch. So your feet are hip width apart. You're gonna punch up. So you see how I come up a little on the ball of my foot. I get that rotation in my trunk. Then you're punching across and you're punching down. Now, I gotta tuck my little string because they swing around. What do you wanna remember? Sharp, tight. So, okay, that's what you're doing. Everything's tight. Your shoulders, your back, your arms, your whole trunk, your legs, it's all tight. I'm gonna go with my 2 pounds just because my elbow is feeling so much better and I don't wanna set it back. I would encourage you to start with 5s. You can always drop down, okay? So tight, sharp movements. Up, cross, down. You got this, come on. Take those breaks when you need to. No shame in that game. So remember, you're getting that rotation in your trunk, so you're coming up a little bit onto the ball of your foot. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. Oh, good job. So if you're sucking wind, how do you stop it? Is that feeling of like you can't go on to the next exercise. What you should do is hinge over, put your hands on your knees, breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. And when you do that, you will immediately feel your breath become more under control. Your heart rate will lower. It's really awesome. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is side to side hop. So you're going to start in a squat position. It's like you're jumping over something sideways. Okay, now when you jump and lower, look down, make sure those knees are behind their toes. Same rules apply. So I'm going to hold an 8-pound weight. You can hold what you want. You can hold 2 smaller weights in your hands. Whatever is the most comfortable for you, please look around. Make sure there's nothing that you can step on to trip you. So stay low, up and over, like you're jumping over. Now, some people would tell you to put something there. I'm not going to. You can put a ribbon or something like that that's flat, that if you step on it, it doesn't matter. But as you get more fatigued, it can be easy to lose your balance. So don't put like a dumbbell there to jump over. Take those breaks when you need to. Stick that butt back. And breaks. They're critical. You know what else is critical? That you finish the minute no matter what. Do not quit 40 seconds in because you're gassed out. You take a break, you keep going. If 7 seconds later you need another break, you take it, but you do not quit. Finish the minute always. 3, 2, 1, done. Then that's when you have your chance to breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, and lower that heart rate. If we're ready to go into another exercise and you're not ready yet, it's okay. Paula. Remember, small sips of water. It's important to stay hydrated. You're going to be tempted to gulp. Don't gulp. Okay, so the next one we're going to do, I'm going to have to use an imaginary ball. I ordered one for here since we're going to be here a while. But we're going to do a ball pass. If you don't have a ball, you can use like a big couch cushion. You can use your kid's basketball, whatever. I'm going to use the imaginary exercise ball because Lord knows it's been my friend for long enough that I know it. So you're going to put the ball in between your feet and your ankles, not your legs. And you're going to pass up and straighten, pass, and pass. So your arms and your legs do not hit the ground unless you need a break, take it. Okay? So again, with your ball, you always want to keep that ball pretty well blown up. When it becomes more deflated, it's not as challenging to keep your balance on. So it's important that you keep it blown up. If you lose your little pumper thing like I have, you can go on Amazon and they're super cheap. So just get another one. Squeeze. When you need a break, you take it. No shame in that. Don't you ever be embarrassed about taking a break. It is shoring you up to keep going. We have 10 more seconds. Finish the minute no matter what. And you better not be holding your breath or I'm going to come find you. And done. I really love that one. I love it more with an actual ball. But you know, we're all working in the circumstances that are presented to us in this moment. So we are stuck at home trying to work and teach our kids and keep up the house and cook dinner and keep everything going while keeping our sanity. So we got this. Okay, so next we're gonna do forward, side, and back. If you do not like lunges, I will give you a modification. I used to never like lunges, and then I realized they always hurt my knees when I did them with trainers. Now I know that I was not being taught how to do them properly, and that was where the problem came in. When you lunge, you step out, abs tight, shoulders back, keep that knee behind your toe, and drive up through your heel and push back. Then when you go to the side, your knee is behind your toe. Then when you step back, no lower than a 90-degree angle, but you don't have to go that low. More tight, shoulders back. Again, your knee is behind your toe. So make sure you have your plenty of room. So we are going to do front, side, back. If you can't do that, just stay in a rear lunge, drive up to that heel, and do small pulses, okay? We have got this. So you're going to do front, drive up through your heel, side, drive up through your heel to push up. And then this one, you drive up through the front heel. So again, if you don't like them, you can just do pulses. Again, keeping your knee behind your toe, pop up, and then you can go into the rear, pulse up through your front. So you make it work for you. The more advanced is to front, side, and back. 45 seconds on each leg. Again, make sure there's nothing you're going to trip on. The birds are like cheering us on. 3, 2, 1, done. Take a little break, shake it out. Make sure your area is clear. We're gonna start in 5 seconds. We're gonna rack it, opposite leg. So again, out to the side, you're checking your knee at all times. You've got to keep your abs tight. I just felt mine release, and I wobbled. We don't want to wobble. These are really challenging for me. Always have been. But all this working out this week feels amazing. It is mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually what I need. 3, 2, 1, done. Awesome. Have a little sit. So, for those of you who've been doing my workouts for a while, you may notice this is a new background. My boyfriend's house just got wrecked in early March, 2 weeks before Corona went crazy. And his house is uninhabitable. So this is where we moved. So we are very thankful for it. We are trying to make it a home, because even though it's temporary, it's still important, especially when you have kids. Okay, so next what we're gonna do, you're gonna get on your side. And I want you, I should have brought a heavier weight, but you can go with a 10, a 12, or you can stick with an 8. So your legs are closed, you're gonna squeeze up, close, straighten, lift up. Now, these are all squeezes. You in no way jerk your body. Keep going, because I'm gonna actually combine it with one of my 5s. You in no way fling your body, your upper body does not move. Hi, Gypsy. So Dave's dog lived, this dog's like 14 or 15. Hi. And she lived through the tornado. The carport collapsed on her, but she found a little hiding spot. So we say she's like a cat. She has lived through so much. She's the sweetest little hound. So we've been loving on her because we feel like she must have some doggy PTSD from that night. Okay, other side. So you see what I mean when I want you staying still. Feathers squeezed open, straight, Squeeze up. So you really have to keep your abs engaged, because if you don't, when you go, you're gonna wobble back like that. And what do I say about wobbling? There is no wobbling at Visco Fit. Squeeze up, lower. Oh my gosh, this is so challenging. You might feel, or you might notice that you have one leg that is a little stronger. You can stick with one weight. You don't have to drop down like you did the other. It's really common to have one side that is more flexible, stronger, has better balance, whatever. Did I see everybody and say hi to everybody? You guys, I love it when you say hi. Love it, love it. Okay. The next one that we are going to do. Okay. So we are going to pretend we're going to do what I used to do in volleyball with my coaches. Make sure everything's out of the way so you don't trip. Okay, so what we're going to be doing. Okay, 1, 2, 3. You can do 4 if you have enough room. Depends on what you have room on. Stay low. You can hold weights if you want to. I'm going to hold my 5s. Now, I'm on really uneven pavement, so I'm going to go back here. And it's slippery. Perfect. Uneven and slippery. That's the perfect combination. So I'm going to go a little bit slower so I don't wipe. Hi. What are you doing, Stinky? You were barking last night. I woke up in the middle of the night to Gypsy barking. I've never heard this dog bark, ever. And she's out here like, woo, 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 at like 3 o'clock in the morning. So I think there must have been a raccoon or something. Come on, take those breaks when you need to. You can drop your weights. 3, 2, 1, done. All right, so what do I say about when you have weights during an exercise? When do you keep, when do you drop? If your form is good, keep the weight that you're using. Just take a break when you need it, pick up again. When your form is starting to falter, when you find yourself doing jerking movements to move the weights, that's when I want you to drop, because that's not good. That's where injury comes into play. And we do not want that. Okay, the next one we're gonna do. So we are gonna do triple fly. So lay on the ground. You don't wanna go too heavy. Hello, hello, hello. How you doing? Don't kiss me because you have bad breath. I love you, but you have very bad breath. Okay. Most likely you don't want to go any higher than a 5. I think I'm going to start with an 8. I've been doing flies for a long time, and I can always drop down to my 5s. So knees are bent. Push up above your chest, not above your face. You're going to open up, fly, fly, fly. 3 pulses. Back to the top. Got it? We are going to work those chest muscles. Most women don't think that you need to work your chest muscles. You do. With all the reaching, grabbing, picking up. 2, 3. And also, too, certainly if you have kids, you cannot change the shape of your boobs, but you can lift them a tiny bit by strengthening those muscles underneath. So I'm not going to tell you if you've nursed like 4 kids that it's going to change the look of your boobies, because it's not. All I'm saying is it can help lift them a tiny bit. We make no boob promises here at Visco Fit, okay? I can talk to you about your legs, your stomach, your arms, your back, your shoulders. Boobs is beyond my pay grade. That was awesome. And I made it all the way through with the 8s. That is how you measure progress. One exercise that you're gonna do, that you start out with 3 pounds. Then you go, the next time you start with 5s and maybe you drop to your 3s. You do that a few times. Then you go, you start with your 5s, you make it all the way through. So then you jump up to the 8s. You do a few with the 8s, and then you drop. So that's how progress is measured. It's not measured from going from 3 pounds one week to 5 pounds or 8 pounds the next. It's about consistency. Consistency is key. You want better mental health? I gotta tell you, like when you accomplish things like this, might seem small, but it's not, because it has really awesome benefits that radiate through other aspects. So we're gonna do a T-hold. So your arms are out to the side, you're holding weights, you are going to hinge over. You get that leg up as high as you can, your arms are out to the side, you squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. I'm gonna start with, because of my elbow, I'm gonna start with my 2s. I think these are 2s. Yeah. Start with my 2s. Normally I would start with 5s and then go down when we switch legs. So we do 45 seconds on each leg. Hinge over. That standing leg has a little bend in it. You squeeze your back and your arms, get them up as high as possible. You squeeze your leg, your glute, your abs, get that leg up as high as you can. You squeeze, you breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. So again, not a typical cardio move, but pay attention to your heart rate. Ooh, if you lose your balance, no biggie. 2, 1, done. Stand up, switch legs. So again, at this point, you might need to drop down in weights or drop completely. When you need a break, you take it. I'm dropping, but I'm still squeezing, I'm still working hard. My abs are totally engaged. If your abs are not engaged, you will topple over repeatedly. Pretend like someone's gonna come and tickle you or punch you in the stomach, and you get prepared for it. That's how engaged you need to be. These are really challenging. They always get my heart rate up. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. 2, 1, done. You guys are rocking. Body, doesn't matter, late but here. Do a little warm up before you jump in, okay? All right. Oh, I love these. Okay, so make sure everything's off to the side, because we're gonna be jumping around. So we're gonna do 3-stepping. So what does that mean? You're gonna have a weight up by the side of your chest, the other one's down. Same leg up, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I am starting with my 5s. I will probably just do that for a little bit. You guys got to squeeze, get those knees up. Squeeze those abs, you're gonna need them to get the knees up. Hi, you like this one? You can jump around a little too. How are you feeling? Take those breaks when you need to. 3 to 4 seconds, get back in. Doesn't mean you can't take another break if you need it. Good job, less than 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good job. If you're sucking wind, Okay, sucking wind is good. You know why? Because it means you are working really hard and you are challenging yourself. Okay. Okay, so you're kicking out, cross it, back. You can also do them just stepping, whatever you want to do. I am going to hold 5-pound weights. Keep your abs tight. So 30 seconds in, we're going to do something different. I'm going to actually go to a lighter weight for the change. Okay. So you don't want to go too heavy. Now, I'm not very coordinated, so I might mess up sometimes, but I don't care. It's just me and you guys. Ooh, sorry, Jips. So fast bicep curls, so you don't want to be too heavy. You also don't have to use anything. Nice. Hi, bunny. What are you doing? What are you doing? You guys, that was 30 minutes. What are we talking about here? Let's stretch it out. That workout always flies by for me. Lunch to lunch. And you can get a bigger stretch now because you're loose. Pull your knee into your chest. Stretch up. Oh, I hope you enjoyed that. I really did, but I always feel like, is it obnoxious for me to say that? Like, oh my gosh, I love that workout. When it's my workout, I don't know. So you guys, let's just stick together. Please share me with your friends. It's all I ask. Share it, say, I've been doing these workouts for however long. I keep it interesting. In fact, I had another idea for a workout, so 5 times today. I will do it tomorrow. I will update later with the time, but most likely around this time. It seems to work well. Gypsy will hopefully be joining me. Are you going to join me tomorrow? So anyway, have a beautiful day. I'm here for you if you need encouragement, if you need to vent, if you have an idea for a workout, if you have feedback on a workout, I am here. Okay, bye. Bye, YouTube. Bye, Facebook.